Alright, this is the video for Worksheet 8. Now, I know Worksheet 8 has 22 problems on it, but you only are going to need to do 10 of them, because we'll do some on Choose Your tomorrow also. Okay, so how we do these, what we're looking for is we're looking for this trinomial. We're going to factor it, which means we're going to try to find the two binomials that when we multiply them equal this trinomial. So the opposite of what we were doing before. So here's how we start this. We put the x squared here, and we put the plus 4 here. So those two numbers are always going to go here. That term's going to go there, that term's going to go there. Then this 5 is going to go here. Now, later on we're going to have numbers, we're going to have problems that have numbers in front of the x. They'll be a little bit harder, but not much. For right now, though, we're going to say that there's a 1 in front of this x. So you're going to multiply 1 times 4 to get 4. Later, there'll be 2 or 3 or some other number here. We'd still multiply. So now, here's what we're looking for. To find these two parts of the box, we're looking for factors of this number, in this case, factors of 4, that add up, because this is positive, add up to 5. So 1 and 4 and 2 and 2 are the factors of 4. So 1 and 4 add to 5. So we're going to use those two numbers for these boxes. And it wouldn't matter. You could put the 4 here and the 1 there. It would look different, but you'd get the same answer. So 1x plus 4x equals 5x. So all we have to do is finish our box out. So what can be factored out of these two? An x. So when I factor that out, I take an x away and I get an x. I take an x away and I get a 4. What can be factored out of these? Just a 1. So these are our two terms. So x plus 4 and x plus 1. When I multiply those together, I get this box and put it together to get this answer. So our answer is right here. Okay, so x plus 4 times x plus 1 is the factored form of x squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay, problem number 2. So same thing. We put the x squared term here. We put the negative 18 here. And we put the negative 3 here. So we're going to multiply 1 times negative 18. We get negative 18. So we're looking for factors of 18 that when I subtract them equal 3. I'll talk about this negative part in just a second. But for right now, we're looking for factors of 18 that when I subtract them equals 3. So we can use, if we're not good with our factors, we can use our calculator. We can go into y1, and we can go factors of 18. So we do 18 divided by x to see what goes into 18. And we can look on here, on the table, and all of them that come out evenly are factors of 18. So 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6, and the next one that comes in evenly would be 6 and 3, and since we already have those, we're done. So now which one of these that when I subtract them, because that's minus, equals 3? So it's the 3 and the 6. So we're going to go 3x and 6x. Now, one more thing to do here. Since we need this to be negative 3. These two signs are going to be different. Okay? So we need the larger one to be negative so that this becomes negative 3. If we chose this to be negative and that positive, this would be positive 3, which is not what we want. Okay, so once we've got this box, we just finish the box out. So only x can go into this. So we take an x away, we take the x away, and a 3 can go into both of these. And so there's our two terms, x minus 6 times x plus 3. All right, for number 3. So again, the x squared goes here, and the plus 12 goes here, and the 8 goes here. So we multiply. 1 times 12 is 12, or positive 12. So we're looking for factors of 12 that when I add them equal 8. Again, you could do this in the calculator. Change this to 12 if you need to. I'm going to do it by hand. So 1 goes into 12 12 times, 2 goes into 12 6 times, and 3 goes into 12 4 times. So we're looking for the ones that when I add them equal 8. So that's going to be 2 and 6. So we're going to do the 2x and the 6x. And again, it doesn't matter. You could do 6 here and 2 here, as long as they add up to 8. And we just finish our box. So only x can go into this. So we take an x away, and we take the x away, and 2 can go into both of those. And our factors are going to be x plus 6 and x plus 2. All right, for number 4, again, our x squared goes here, and our plus 6 goes here, and our negative 7 goes out here. That's what they need to add up to. So we're going to be multiplying our 1 times our 6. Later there'll be another number here, but for right now it's 1 times 6. Gives us our 6 down here. So factors of 6, 1 and 6, and 2 and 3, that add up to 7. So it's going to be the 1 and the 6. So 1x and 6x. Now, here's where this negative comes in on this type. So we have 1 plus 6 doesn't equal negative 7, it equals positive 7. So we need this to be negative and negative. So negative 1 and negative 6 equals negative 7. All right, so we just finished the box. So only x can go into this. We take away one of the x's, we take away the x, and 1 can go into this. This number here is going to be whatever sign this is. So if this is negative, that's going to be negative. Same here. If this is negative, that's going to be negative. So there's our two terms, x minus 1 and x minus 6. All right, number 5. So again, we put our x squared here and our 64 here and our 16 here, because that's what it needs to add up to. So 1 times 64 is 64. So we're looking for factors of 64 that when I add them equal 16. And if you need the calculator for this, that's okay, especially as they get larger. So 64 divided by x. Go into our table. And so our factors of 64 are 1 and 64, 2 and 32, 4 and 16, and 8 and 8. Now, you may have noticed, just right off the bat, that factors of 64, you know that 8 times 8 equals 16. And so, then just write it down. If not, write out all the factors, or use the calculator to write them out. 8 plus 8 is 16. All right, then we just finish our box. So what goes into here? X. So when I take an x out of there, I get that. Take an x out of there, I get 8. And then 8 will go into both of these. So our factors are x plus 8 times x plus 8, or x plus 8 squared. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do on this video. Go ahead and work 5 more. You can choose whichever ones look easy or just the next 5. And that'll be it. Alright, very good.